Hey guys, what's up? It's Nicole. Welcome back to my channel. So, I just got done watching Bird Box. And it was so good, you guys. I cried. Ask Nate. Nate, didn't I cry?
Yes. You cried your butt cheeks out.
Okay, baby, back. Back. Okay, stop crying on me. I cried my eyes out. Ooh, it was hard. That movie freaked me out, you guys.
Belly.
No showing your belly, Nate. Not on camera. So. Okay. I'm going live because I wanted to do an appreciation stream for all my viewers who are so supportive and loving and who just push me to do better every single day. Yes, Nate. Nate, get off me. You're about to make me mad, son. I wanted to just shout out to the people who are always here on the streams with me, who help me stay focused in my recovery, who are just awesome human beings. So I'm going to start shouting people out. They'll have to catch us on the replay. So I want to shout out, first and foremost, Bama Chick. Bama Chick is my right-hand man. Bama Chick has been with me, been here with me since the beginning of time. And she is a true blue, ride or die, loyal friend and follower. And I just adore her. Next shout out goes to Leah. Leah has also been here with us for a while, and I adore her.
I found it.
Next shout out goes to Jason of These Four Walls. Thank you so much, Jason, for being such an amazing friend and confidant. The next shout out goes to Classy Bitch, aka Leslie, for always being here and supporting me and never leaving Project Zorgo. Zorgo. And then I want to shout out Mad Max. Mad Max is new to the squad, but he is a good friend nonetheless and always supportive and helps me out. Next shout out goes to Michelle D'Amico. Michelle is my left-hand woman. She's helping me build the website, and she is basically my technological friend. She got the technology on lock. So shout out to Michelle D'Amico. Next shout out goes to my other Michelle. Michelle has been with me since Facebook, and she's actually going to college to become a drug and alcohol counselor, and she's almost done, and I'm so proud of her. So shout out to you, Michelle. My next shout out is going to go to Rockin' Roberta. Rockin' Roberta is just a good friend to me. You know, it took her a little bit to warm up to me, but now we're thick as thieves. The next shout out is going to go to, I'm trying to think of everybody that I want to shout out, you guys. Jamie and George. We'll say Jamie and my benzo hell. I love you guys so much. Y'all are neck and neck. Next shout out goes to Captain Napton. That's my girl. She's super loyal, and that's what I love about her. She's very loyal. Let me think. Am I missing anybody? My next shout out is going to go to... Shoot, you guys. Anyway, if I didn't shout you out, I'm shouting you out now. Shout out, shout out, shout out. Nicely done. Dry Mouth, Ken, Kimberlyn, just all my regular viewers. Thank you so much for being subscribed and recommending my channel to other people. Thank you so much. Okay. Now that movie Bird Box. Holy cow. I cried my eyes out, y'all. Hey, Jason. I just shouted you out. Okay, good night, baby. I think that movie, I don't know. I think it's about fears. I think that all the people were dying or committing suicide because of their greatest fear. And I think it also just goes to show you that how much fear can consume someone, you know, and that we can't let fear take over, because fear holds us back from accomplishing things, you guys. For the longest time, I lived in fear. You know, for a whole year, I lived in fear, and I wouldn't talk about being on medically assisted treatment. And I felt ashamed and fearful of what other people would say, you know, or think about me. I think fear, there's healthy fear when you're like, you know, afraid to relapse. I think that's a healthy fear because, you know, it's a understandable reason to be afraid, right? But fear is the devil. But that movie was just so good. Do what? Those demons were their fears, were their greatest fears. Or their greatest sadness. Remember at the beginning of the movie how that one guy, Charlie, was talking about the mythological creatures and how they come to you in your greatest fear or sadness, and that one lady, like, her sadness was her mother, and so she like walked out and got into a burning car. I did too. Oh my God, I loved that black guy. He was so cute too, girl. I cried when he died too. Okay, let me wash my face. But I just wanted to do an appreciation stream and talk with you guys. That movie was hella good. Hella good. I know. Those two babies were so cute. At the end, they go, "What's your name?" And they both go, "Girl, boy." And then she names them finally. Because at the beginning, she called her pregnancy a condition. And I guess it can be considered a condition because it sure is hardcore. Being pregnant is no joke. Can you imagine, like, she's a bad bitch. She ran all through all that stuff. Conquered those, that river. It's good, you guys. You guys gotta watch it. Like, there's no way we can ruin it. Yeah, because it's just, it's so different that I can't even explain it. It's just a good movie. Did you guys see, Derek put up a video about what, are you an addict? So, do you guys know that There's really, like, I want y'all to all know that there's no shame in struggling with your recovery. There's no shame in struggling, okay? If you're struggling with staying sober, if you're struggling with overtaking medication, if you're struggling with thinking about using and you are ashamed and not saying anything about it, and then you need to let go of your pride and stop being ashamed or embarrassed, because that pride and that shame, that embarrassment, you're going to relapse. If you're struggling and you're not being honest about it, please, you guys, and I'm not, like, this isn't directed at any one person on this video, but there's a friend of mine that has been struggling, and I'm worried, and she hasn't been being honest. So I just want you guys to know that are on this video, if you're struggling, please don't be embarrassed. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. Fuck. Our brains automatically tell us that we need to take more of anything. You know? I did the same thing with my Suboxone for so long because I thought, oh, if I take more, it'll be better, you know? And it's not. It's a waste. We have to look at, why are we trying to escape? What is it that we're trying to run from? I was talking to Classy today on the phone, and she said something that really resonated with me. She said, you know, sometimes I just want to relax. Sometimes I just want to lay down and be able to pass out. You know, and I used to do that same thing. You know, just like wanted to check out of life. That's what I call it. I call it checking out. But even though, like, I get tempted to want to do that, you know, I really, really, really have to look at, why am I trying to check out of life? What is it that is making me want to not be present? Am I depressed? Am I overwhelmed? Am I inside my own head? If you're wanting to, like, not be present, what is it? What is causing you to not want to be present, you know? Yeah. And I wasn't trying to put you out on blast, Classy, but you really made me think today, because I cannot tell you how many times I have felt that same feeling, like I just want to check out. But I'm going to be straight up honest with you guys. I don't have any drugs to take to check out on. I don't even have sleeping pills. And I don't want to go out and look for drugs, you know? But there's days where I think, man, I just want to check out, you know? And if it wasn't for my channel and you guys helping me stay accountable, I probably would have already went and got something to check out with. You know what I'm saying? I think that is such a natural feeling to have sometimes. Like, I just don't want to be present. You know, I just need to have a day. I think that's why it's so important for us to keep up with our self-care, with treating ourselves right, with taking care of how we're feeling on the inside. If we're stressed out, if we're tired, what did we learn about the other day? Hungry, angry, lonely, and tired. Halt. Whenever I'm feeling hungry, angry, lonely, or tired, I need to take a break, feed myself, relax, take a nap, do something to, you know, not feel like that, so that way I won't get pushed over the edge. But I'm telling you what, you guys, like, it's totally, totally normal to feel those feelings and not to be ashamed. And I want you guys to know, like, Classy Bitch, I'm so proud of you, girl, for just keeping it real and being honest and telling me about what you're struggling with. That is such an amazing thing that you're doing. You might not even realize it, but your honesty to be transparent and say, hey, I'm struggling with this, that is a huge benefit for you, because honesty is one of the number one things that you have to have when you're in recovery. If you can't be honest about that kind of shit, then you're not going to stay sober, because you're going to build up these lies and build up these lies. And so, girl, you've already got half of it mastered. You just keep on being honest about that kind of shit, no matter what. If your brain tells you, shh, don't tell anybody that, Classy, that's embarrassing, or you shouldn't be doing that, don't tell anybody. Don't listen, girl, because that's your addiction. It is totally normal to battle with, overtaking medication and have those feelings to want to use sometimes, because we're addicts, I know, girl. But you got to be honest with somebody, whether it be me or somebody else that's in recovery. You got to be honest with somebody, because what happens is, if we're not honest, if we don't tell somebody, then our brains kind of tell us that we're getting over, right? And then we'll keep on doing that same action, and we'll think nobody knows, and it'll keep getting worse and worse and worse. So now that I know that you've been struggling with that, now I'm going to keep an eye on you, and I'll text you every now and then and say, hey, girl, how are you doing with that, But do you see how easy it was to just be honest? I wish other people could be as honest with me as you have been about your struggling with that, because it would just... I love that, Classy, and I'm the same way. If I'm struggling wanting to get high, you guys are going to be the first ones to know about it, because I'm going to come on here crying my eyes out. There's no shame. No shame. We're drug addicts. That's what we do. I'm just... So, just keep being honest, girl, and you're on your way. I'm telling you what. Your recovery is... I'm proud of you. Max, if you're still keep being honest, dude, you're doing awesome too. And that's... You guys, I'm telling you, it might be hard. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's embarrassing to get honest, because we're full of shame. But if you can get honest with one person that you trust, I promise you, it's so much easier after you let go and let all that bullshit out.
Die, Daddy!
Hey, buddy, why are you still up?
Huh?
I said, why are you still talking, right?
Where are you at?
I am waiting on a guy named Anthony to get in, so the roast food guy, because I got to talk to him about the freezer.
Okay.
And I'm going to leave.
Will you bring home some candy?
Candy? Yeah, I suppose.
Chewy candy.
Okay.
All right, love you.
Bye.
Okay, scoot over, Chingity Bop. And so, and I'm not like, Mad Max kind of knows what I've been. It's so important, you guys, to be honest and transparent when you're trying to get sober. He is, girl. He's my best friend, and I love him. Y'all just don't understand. I'm so grateful for Neil. I love him with every fiber of my being. He's the best thing that ever happened to me, and I don't mean to get emotional, but I don't know what I would do without him. I have been so emotional all day today. I mean, I bawled my eyes out after I watched Bird Box. I think I'm fixing to start my period or something. But he's my knight in shining armor.
Bigger than that mirror, that look.
Do what?
So bigger than mirror. better now.
I see.
See?
I do see. Mommy's letting you stay up tonight because it's, you know, tomorrow Daddy's off work, so you're lucky. Girl, I'm so emotional. Scoot over, Chickeny Bop. Life is good, though. We're all blessed. Too blessed to be stressed. Right? Stop, Nate. Anyway, I just wanted to come on here and let you guys know how much I appreciate each and every one of you. And thank you so much for everything you do to help me with my channel. And thank you for just being here to support me in my sobriety. And I just want you guys to know, like, you'll never understand how much it helps me. But I appreciate you guys. I'm going to get off here because I'm fixing to strangle my son. I love y'all. Bye. Nate, stop it, buddy.